Welcome to a special episode of Surfing Australia TV, here on location at the Australian Interschools Surfing Championships, presented by Ghanda. On this episode, we find out what all the hype is about as we bring you all the highlights from this two-day action-packed event.
The Australian Interschools Surfing Champs presented by Ghanda is all about celebrating school surfing, coming together as a team, competing individually, but really just representing your school, what sport's all about. All the high schools competing here have great surfing programs. The level of surfing is so high, and this event will bring everyone together, bring the best surfing out, compete as a team and individual. So we're going to see some epic surfing this weekend.
Yeah, it's really awesome to have such a high level of surfing here at one of these contests. I know for me, when I was competing in the school contest, it made you work hard and persevere, and went to these contests and saw just the incredible talent from other schools, and just seeing how many awesome people there are to compete against, build friendships. Yeah, so it's really cool to see that.
This event is all about getting the students from schools all around Australia coming together to represent themselves, their team and their school at the highest level surfing can offer in Australia. So it's a really important part of their development and really adds to the adventure of it. Having days off school to come and surf, I mean, how good's that? It's amazing. This style of competition was really good for me when I was younger. Surfing's an individual pursuit typically, and be able to work with someone from your school and represent your school adds that pressure in, and is really good for them to learn how to surf in that environment. By having that extra team camaraderie and representing your school really takes it to that next level, so it's a really great opportunity to develop those skills they have and performing under pressure.
For us at Surfing Australia, we want all principals, sports advisors, sports directors to understand that surfing's an Olympic sport, and this is the event that really represents that.
To mark the beginning of the event, the schools came together at the Broadbeach Cultural Centre on the Gold Coast, where a panel of elite surfing professionals ran them through the importance of this competition and the lessons they might learn along the way.
So today I'm here on the panel for a little discussion to the kids about resilience and about building self-belief so that they can do amazing things, and celebrating the small wins along the way. We only get one winner at the end of the competition, but if we focus on those little wins we get along the way, we can grow from the experience regardless if we come out on top or we lose first round. And I think it's really important to show gratitude that we're here and instill that in them and make sure they are grateful for the opportunity they have. To
be able to see all the grums and froth out with them, and then share a bit of my journey and the things that I've been able to go through. And so yeah, school surfing was one of those things, and so really exciting to be able to watch these kids and yeah, see where they go from here.
Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We are here on Queensland's Gold Coast for the first ever Australian Interschools Surfing Championships, presented by Ghanda. Could you think of a better destination than here on the Gold Coast to have a school surf comp? From around the country, they're all here and ready to go. Could you imagine one of these kids going to their parents, "Hey, Mum and Dad, I'm off to the Gold Coast for a surf comp"? I'd say there'd be some pretty jealous parents right now.
We are here at Nobby's Beach on the Gold Coast. The waves are super fun. It's 1 to 3 foot, clean waves, plenty of space, and lots of opportunity for the kids to show us what they can do.
With the bar set high, all the other schools have gathered their brightest stars to compete with the best here at the Australian Interschools Surfing Championships, presented by Ghanda.
I'm Mika Locke and I'm from PBC. I'm Ava Idros and I compete with Lindisfarne Anglican Grammar School.
My name's Henry Downey and I'm from St Andrews Anglican College.
I think it's just a great opportunity to come up and see all these schools and supporting surfing in the school community now, and also I guess the facilities up and around the event to be able to access. We're from the South Coast, so you'd probably say slightly less facilities. So to be up here on these beaches and kids getting exposure to CT venues and the chance to maybe go to HPC and tap into that knowledge and those coaches, etc.
The beach breaks of the northern Gold Coast offer warmer waters and consistent waves to run double banks for this 300-strong field. On one bank, you've got the individual surfing, and the other is the teams event, modelled on the ever-entertaining Australian board riders battle format.
Best of luck to all the kids competing today. Remember to look around and see how grateful you are to be with all the support from your team and the teachers and the officials down here, and enjoy yourself.
After the break, school pride is on the line as the team's division begins. G'day, I'm Mike Goldman and we are back here on the beautiful Gold Coast in Queensland for the first ever Australian Interschools Surfing Championships presented by Ghanda. One of the unique aspects of this competition is the inclusion of the tag team format.
Yes! Let's go! Go, Sid! Run around!
Get him in, yes! Yes, come in!
The tag team format for this event was based around participation. We had 5-member teams, both girls and boys, ranging from Year 7 to Year 12. We had beach starts and box changeover on the beach, very similar to the Australian Board Riders Battle format, and they were 30-minute heats in which one school progressed through to the next round.
The Interschools tag team format is an amazing opportunity for the kids to feel that pressure, feel that added team environment to it as well, and really get them to perform when they need to.
Yeah, the tag team's so sick. All the people are so good. They're finding cool tactics to make the heats, and yeah, it's so sick to watch everyone come together and yeah, surf well.
The teams have had to manage their energy as they need to surf several times throughout the day to make the finals. This format requires extra stamina. Running out and back to the beach can really drain the energy quickly.
I think tag team surfing is just such a good element to add to surfing, which is normally an individual sport. So it brings that camaraderie and sense of community to the surfers and the school where they cheer on their own mate and it's not all about themselves, which I think surfing can be a lot about sometimes. So I think it helps add to Australian surfing in terms you see them now all in the challenges supporting their mates and embeds that for future success as a team in the environment of Australian surfing.
Tag team surfing is really inclusive. It involves us to have all surfers part of a team unit, which is pretty rare in surfing. It also sort of introduces them to a little bit more pressure that they might experience not only through surfing but in their life, and the lessons they learn from tag team surfing can be really useful across all facets of their development.
I've done a few tag teams before with my club and with the school. I definitely find it more nervous because I don't want to let my team down, but at the end of the day, it's all just fun.
Yeah, the Interschools competition, super sick. Good to see all my mates from different schools here. We're all competing. Yeah, the team we have today, we're really close. Always trying to lift each other up. All good mates from Year 7 up to Year 11. Super sick to be in this competition, competing against some of the highest performing juniors in Australia.
Yeah, I love surfing. It's my favourite thing to do, and then just to do it as a subject at school is even better. It makes school much more fun. Stoked to be a part of the competition for the first year, and we have a massive team, which is good for all the support, and all our friends are watching each other, and it just helps surf better, I guess.
Yeah, it's so fun hanging out with all the boys. We do MasterChef every night and cook dinner, and yeah, coming down here and surfing every day with everyone is just so fun. So good that they finally have a schools Australian comp.
We didn't get off to the greatest start. I needed like an 8-1-3, and I saw this nice one coming and hit the bank really nice. Got nice 3 turns on it, and I was kind of umming and ahhing on if it was the score or not. And then it ended up being the score, and it was a pretty real moment. We're the underdogs in this. Kiwi program only started a couple of years ago, and it's pretty cool to take it out with such a cool bunch of guys.
We're super stoked to get the win at the Interschool Surfing Championships.
It feels so good. We've done a lot of training with the school leading up to this event, so it feels so good to take the win.
This unique format always manages to bring the excitement and drama to a surf contest, and for these high school students, being able to take that trophy back to their school, man, that's going to be even sweeter. Congratulations to all the competitors in the tag team division. Stay with us on Surfing Australia TV, because after the break, we head to Tahiti with some of Australia's best surfers as they take on Teahupo'o, the home of surfing for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games.
extent, right?
Meant to pick up through the day, or it's the biggest this morning. Depends what time it's arrived, eh?
Terrible. Do you guys have medical gear on board? Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's still like way more than that. That one you could be so much better than that. Oh, hold on to your butts.
Yeah, brother. Just the waves and the showpiece. You just stand there and just wave till it's rest,
You're watching Surfing Australia TV. Stick around. After the break, we learn about how you can maximise your love for surfing whilst pursuing a fulfilling professional career outside of the water.
My name's Will Morgan. I'm a project engineer for ACCIONA, currently working on one of ACCIONA's largest road projects in southeast Queensland.
My name's Jess Grimwood. I'm a plumber. I work as a tradesperson in the construction industry. I think surfing as a way of life definitely fits this construction industry.
I think the thing I love most about my job is the tangible nature of the work that we do. Being on this project, I get to live and work right near the coast, which is awesome. I currently live walking distance to the beach, so it's definitely a good way to start the day.
Generally, as surfers too, we're kind of pretty fit outdoor people. It makes it a lot easier transitioning into a new career or a trade or a construction job.
I studied civil engineering and commerce down at Sydney University, and I started working for ACCIONA a couple of years ago now, and it's been a great change. I'm a big fan of the company, big fan of the ethos and the focus on sustainability and renewables and environment.
My experience at the ACCIONA site was pretty incredible to see like the level of project that they work on. Yeah, my visit definitely sparked some interest in that type of construction and in their industry, and I think there's such a good pathway there. If you've got that base foundation, if you've got a trade or if you've got any type of interest in construction at all, seems really interesting to me if you're looking for something else other than competing in surfing.
It is quite apparent that the company does put environmental considerations at the forefront of what we do as a business, and it is front of mind when it comes to constructing these major projects. It's super satisfying seeing things come up out of the ground. You can tell that when they're constructed, they're going to be a massive benefit to the local communities in which they're built. I like the diversity of projects that we can deliver with ACCIONA. It can work across all sorts of different industries, renewables, rail, building. With ACCIONA you certainly get that opportunity of different experience, which I really like.
One of the best things that stood out to me about going to their site was how happy all their staff were. They were really happy to be there and they were super psyched to show us around and show us what they did, and it was a really good experience.
Some of the days are pretty hectic and pretty stressful on site, so if I can get a wave in early, then I feel like I'm peaceful for the rest of the day and I can manage those problems as they come.
That's it for this episode of Surfing Australia TV. If you want more great surfing content, subscribe to mySURFtv and Surfing Australia TV on YouTube.